Hello and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Weds. Now, last week I had a book club meeting, and I've talked about this a couple of times, but the topic that I brought to the meeting was just extremely, extremely good, and it's something that I wanted to elaborate further on and wanted to actually write a actual proper article about. And I mentioned this a couple times, like I said, but uh, I wanted to get the full story. And this story has been told a couple of times in a dozen different places. And there's a bunch of misinformation because the one person who is relaying the story, I guess it changes over time, even though it should be factual. And I just wanted to see if I can get it right. There's probably some miscommunication going on between this person and the publishing authors at work. But last week I sent out an email to the organization that they worked for, trying to get some more information. Didn't get a response for a week, and then today, well, not today, but I wrote out an email, and it's scheduled to fire off tomorrow because time zones. And I'm just wondering, how on earth do you interview a person? Because I want to get this story, right? And in order to do that, I need to reach out to this person. Sure, I've reached out to a bunch of people before and be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But there's obviously some kind of mutual acknowledgement. Like, I've known this person before. I've never really talked to somebody that I don't know and ask them, hey, can I talk to you? Previously, I've talked to people who I've been acquainted with or seen around somewhere on parts of the internet, or just know, right? You have some common interest, and while we do have a common interest, he works for this giant thing, and I am wanting to know more about this. It's just, hey, there's no really solid ground, and I want to get the definitive story of this. How do I go about doing this? And it's just kind of nutty. I really, really want to get to the bottom of this, and if I don't get a response within a week, the article's going live with all the information that I could dig up about this thing, and you'll hear it here, and it's gonna be... I was told to make a video essay about it, and that'd be hilarious, but it'll be fun. With that said, the book club presentation had most of the information. I just kind of condensed it down, cited my sources, because make sure you cite your sources, archive everything if it's a cited source, and from there just make sure it's accessible and everything is done properly. Obviously I could have some stuff wrong, but I want this to be the definitive answer. The reason I'm so obsessed with this is because this should have its own Wikipedia page, right? If you look on the Wikipedia for this, it does not explain any of this, and that's fine, because who would be that interested? But then if you go to the sites, the website proper, and they have a wiki, and if you go to the history on that wiki, there is none of this, right? You would think that somebody has done this, and people have documented this project. It's just not in the detail that I want, and there are some you read one article, it gets something wrong, you read another article, it gets something wrong, or there's similar-ish information, so you don't know which one is right, and then they're both being told by this person who is the primary source, so you don't know. So I did what I did best, and I just took all of that information from each source and tried to tell a very compelling story of this thing. and hopefully it'll work out. But if I could ask the primary source myself, and hopefully they're nice, then maybe we'll get somewhere. Hopefully, it'll be a absolute it'll be something. But if we get to tell the story, I'll be very happy. If not, then, well, we'll have the most complete history to my knowledge. Okay, that's about it for today. I had some fun doing some other stuff today. I finished watching season 3 of The Bear. There there's some other stuff that I want to watch, so we'll probably talk about that sometime later. But for now, that's what we're gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.